All stations, all stations. Mumbai ground. Readability check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How do you read?
Mumbai ground. Victor Tango November Kilo Charlie. Read U5.
Mumbai ground, Victor Tango, Juliet Hotel Alpha, Radio 5. How do you read?
Tango, Juliet Hotel Alpha, Mumbai ground, radio 5.
Mumbai ground, Victor Tango Sierra November India, Radio 5. How do you read me?
Station calling Mumbai ground. Say again, call sign.
Mumbai ground, Victor Tango Sierra November India, Radio 5. How do you read?
Victor Tango, Sierra, November, India, Mumbai ground, radio 5.
Mumbai ground, Victor Tango Oscar Mike Golf, Radio 5.
Mumbai ground, Victor Tango Sierra Hotel Whiskey, read U5. How do you read?
Station calling Mumbai ground. Say again, call sign.
Mumbai ground, Victor Tango Sierra Hotel Whiskey, read U5. How do you read?
Victor Tango, Sierra Hotel Whiskey, Mumbai ground, radio 5. Students will open with certain doubts. Do we have any doubts? Do we have any quick questions? We are directly going to start with the mock exam practice. So, very warm welcome, students. Let's feel the energy. Let's feel the drive and the rush. Let's feel the high speeds at which the aircraft takes off, flies, lands, and the speed at which everything goes on. Aviation is nothing but speed. It reduces time. It reduces time tremendously. One of the first modes of transport was by road, by foot, on animals. 1 horsepower is still used for power rating. Work done by a horse, basically. Then, before, roads could not lead everywhere, so we had boats. We had rum lines. We used to have port and starboard in boats. We used to have a rudder in boats. And we sailed and sailed, and the world developed. And then we had planes, and we flew and flew. Time was reduced, and the world further developed. Our world, the way it has been developed in the last century, or let's say from the 1900s, we say there was an industrial revolution. Big factories, big machineries, everything took place on a very large scale comparatively. Today, as youngsters, we always think that uh, old times were slow times. They were underdeveloped times. They were not as developed as today. They were people behind us, but that is not true. Every time, every age, every generation, every year, they have been, humanity overall, has been at its highest technological advancement. So if in 1900 we didn't have plane, whatever we had was our highest achievement. Today, where we are, I would say, apart from video calls and mobile phones and ease of entertainment, we don't have much develop develop technology or new technology the way we have seen technology in the 1940s and 50s and 60s. At max, we have GPS, which also is not very new. So whatever you're doing, you are trying to create something new as an inventor, but we are not getting much. So we are still relying on something that we had reached at peak in 1960s and 1970s and 1980s. And the only thing that we have achieved is, you know, reduce costs in our operations. And that's why your speeds that you'll fly will not be your maximum speeds, but they will be idle speeds for you to give profit to the airline. What I'm trying to say here is that you're a part of something that contributes to technological advancement. And the way we have peace in the world today, it's all because of aviation. It's all because of aircrafts. It's all because of dedicated people involved into the design and manufacture of the aircrafts, to the people who laid down the rules and regulations of civil aviation, to the organizations taking care of the rules and regulations, from ICAO to respective DGC of countries, to professional pilots and engineers and everybody else involved in aviation who's dealing and making it work for us. I want you to understand this is not just a classroom, but you are a part of this particular high-speed industry. Feel the rush. Not everybody gets a chance to make a career in this because of the high costs involved. But if we are here and if we have a chance, then we make the best out of it. But never forget what you are doing, where you are, and please enjoy the same. Do we have any questions? Can we get started? Sahil, I'm assigning you a task. Your task to be assigned is to walk Shabrish through initial strategy of the Viva correction. Initial strategy of part 1. Please go ahead.
Before starting the paper, it's
First,
important to
raise the
read
station, establish contact, see if he or she is listening. What? Use RT protocols.
Victor Tango Sierra November India, Victor Tango Juliet Hotel Alpha. How do you read?
Victor Tango Juliet Hotel Alpha, Victor Tango Sierra number India, Radio 5. How do you read?
Radio 5, Strength 5, Victor Tango Juliet Hotel Alpha. So before starting with the paper, it's important to read the complete flight plan and track the route on the chart. Also have a look at all the information that is given in the other information in the flight plan. Apart from that, while transmitting, uh, first rehearse the call in mind so that we can reduce the number of errors and then transmit. While transmitting, it's important to speak at a slower rate of speech so that we can write, as well as the dead air between the words is minimal. And yeah, that's it.
साहिल, हमारा क्या काम है? हमारा काम है कि हमें इंस्ट्रक्शंस देने हैं। आप सिर्फ अटेंडेंस दे रहे हो और वो अटेंडेंस पे अपना बेसिक ड्यूटी कर रहे हो। एक साथ इतनी सारी चीज़ें बोली हैं, एश्योरेंस भी नहीं लिया है, एक एक चीज़ बोलते, एक एक चीज़ का रीडबैक लेते तो मज़ा आता। सो नॉट इनफ, नॉट इनफ। समझो आप किसी को कुछ समझा रहे हो, पहली बार समझा रहे हो, हमें बस पीपीटी पावर पॉइंट नहीं सुनाना है ना, हमें समझाना है। शबरीश, समझा क्या आपको? डू यू अंडरस्टैंड? वन बाय वन गिव मी अ रीडबैक। कम ऑन। Nukul, what's your question?
So my question is, what is RLCE, Radio Lima Charlie Echo? I found it abbreviation of that is request level change and route. So what is meaning of this?
What did you say the phonetic for R there?
So what?
Say again, what did you say? R, L.
Sir, RLCE,
So what was R there?
request level
No, no, no.
change.
No, you said Radio Lima Charlie Echo.
No, sir. I've just if you,
It's
no,
Romeo Lima Charlie Echo, not radio.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Romeo Lima
Ah.
Charlie Echo.
Request level change en route. It means I will be requesting for my flight level change en route and will give a point of level change and will request for a different flight level. Sushin, you're not joining? Come on, yaar, we don't have time. Yes, yeah, Nukul, what do you think? Request level change en route. What could it mean?
So whenever we okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, tell me.
whenever we change request for the Android,
Mm-hmm. I'm
okay.
listening.
So whenever we request for the en route for any destination, so we take a order for the different flight level.
Anukul, read you too. There's frequent disconnection, but it means it's a simple term. It means that it's a standard term. If you want to change your flight level, you can use that abbreviation and that phrase. Request level change en route. Would like to descend to flight level so and so over so and so VOR or so and so NDB or so and so waypoint. So just an abbreviation you can use if you want to change your flight level ahead en route somewhere, but you want clearance for it right now, then you can use it. Are we
So for the
following?
future flight level, affirm, sir.
Future, yes. Let's say you're going from Mumbai to Delhi and you would like to change your flight level over Ahmedabad. Just outbound Mumbai, when you have reached your top of climb, you can possibly ask for request level change en route. Would like to further climb to flight level 350 from flight level 20, correction, from flight, would like to further climb to flight level 350 from flight level 320 over Ahmedabad. Request level change en route, like this.
Victor Tango November Kilo Charlie.
There's frequent disconnection. Nukul, just reset your connection once. एक
Yes.
बार connection reset कर लो. Shabrish, I would like to see you. Uh, Shweta, very warm welcome. Om, very warm welcome. Nukul, very happy to see you join on short notice. Very warm welcome. Shabrish and Sahil, very warm welcome once again. How are we doing today? How is everyone? I'm very sorry, I'm struggling to keep my eyes open because I could not sleep because I have a neck ache since a few days. So last night I could not sleep at all. So don't go on my eyes. My brain is active and I'll get some shade for my eyes. Yes, Tanisha is also here. Very warm welcome, Tanisha. Please observe what's happening, make your notes, learn, and after the session is over, please text me with your doubts and experience. I hope you can hear me, Tanisha. Students, please try to acknowledge either through chat or through voice. Nukul, very good question. Our request level change on route, RLCE, level change related abbreviation should be on our radar. We should be going through the abbreviations to scan all such abbreviations and get them done. Okay. Feel the rush, students. Very nice. Shavish, you're not asking any questions. Sahil gave you briefing points. How many did you understand? Please give me a read back.
Mumbai ground, Victor Tango, Sierra November, India. I understood that I should read the flight plan properly and go through the map uh, map properly to find the route and destination, departure and destination, and to maintain my rate of speech to a slower side so that I can um, write and speak at the same time, or lead writing to the speaking, and read the other informations properly. That's it, sir.
Sahil, what did he miss? Just excuse me, I'm listening, students. Sahil, what did he miss? See, I'm trying to be a little casual with y'all so that y'all enjoy the session. नहीं तो मेरे को वीडियो ऑफ करके ये सब करना पड़ता. I don't think my hands are that long. I don't think I'm law. Anybody get the joke? कानून के हाथ लंबे होते हैं. मेरा हाथ नहीं पहुंच रहा. I'll have to get up. Sahil, I'm asking you something. Please finish. आप सब म्यूट पे हो. अनम्यूट करके बात करो नहीं तो सुनाई नहीं देगा. Students, please, quick, fast. Come on, speed. Do you know which is the fastest transport jet aircraft? It has crossed 1,000 kilometers per hour. It's Airbus 380 under test conditions with test pilots. No cargo, no passengers. कितना होता है? It's too fast. कम ही बोल रहा हूँ, मुझे लग रहा है मैं कम ही बोल रहा हूँ, ज्यादा है. Concorde was,
ब्लैकबर्ड समथिंग, वो यूएस का मिलिट्री एयरक्राफ्ट है.
yeah, US defense experimental aircrafts. But we are talking about transport.
ट्रांसपोर्ट ट्रांसपोर्ट तो आ रहा है सर, बूम सुपरसोनिक.
Yeah, it will take 10 years minimum. It's not that easy. What we are using today is that's what we were saying at the start of the session. What we are using today is a technology from 20, 30 years ago. So for us to have new things, what they are trying to develop now will come back out in next 10, 20 years, or maybe, I don't know. It has to be cost effective. Earlier, recession was not high, money was not a big problem, so we were able to bear the costs. Today, everybody has to fly. Everybody cannot afford high prices. So we have to make it profitable. So there's going to be a long time before we can have. Anyway, I think we are ready to start. Where's Sahil? We are just waiting for Sahil. Tanisha, you have not responded. Shweta, I hope you can hear. Shweta, please observe what the mock is like and everything. Uh, this week we'll be doing, I think Monday onwards, we'll be doing your mocks. And Nukul, ओम आपने मुझे 11th बोला है. मुझे डे भी बताओ what day it is. Karishma, you have not given me an update on your mock. Nukul, I would like to know when can you give me a full mock. And Sushen, I'm giving you a couple of days. Monday onwards, we'll be doing yours. उसके पहले नहीं. So there's time for you to give me date. No worries there. And Tanisha, I don't know how much you'll be able to take from the session, but this is what you will be doing in case you'll be going for RT June attempt or Mumbai attempt if you have filled the form. And irrespective, the protocols will always be the same. Doesn't matter how the exam patterns are, because we are learning from the manual, we are learning how to speak, and we are also learning rules of the air. Other than this, yesterday's homework, abbreviations for H codes. I think 2, 3 students have sent to me. Good job. Please make sure you all are aware of it. Today we have gotten one new abbreviation from Nukul. It is RLCE, request level change en route. These are abbreviations asked these days in exams. So my suggestion for you to do extra studies today is with respect to tracking all level change based abbreviations from the abbreviations manual issued by ICAO, which is shared with you in your notes. Sahil, you had given me a reminder for certain part 2 questions, but you have just highlighted it, so I could not see all questions. It would be very nice if you copy paste it and share as a share it with the heading saying, "Sir, these questions I'm still waiting for resolution." That would be much better way for me to catch attention. Please do so. And
Roger, sir.
Sahil, yeah, what points did Shabrish miss? Please tell me quick, and let's get started.
Yes, sir. He mentioned most of the points. The only point that he missed was to rehearse the call in mind before transmitting.
हाँ. Now this is such an important point. कल जितनी भी yesterday, all the mistakes that Sahil did were mainly because he was not making the call in mind before giving it out live. And Shabrish, you have missed out on that main point. So please make sure you try to apply that in your mock today.
Affirm, sir.
Nukul, before he or she, anyone will start answering question number one, what are the points to remember before starting question number one live transmission? Please give that report slow and steady quickly to Shabrish. Sahil, Om, Karishma, please make a note of it. Okay, I am not listening, but I'll get a transcript of it. So make sure you're doing it correct. Once that is over, we are going to quickly start with the exam. Can I get a Wilco? We are talking about speed and I'm not getting instantaneous replies. Something is missing, students. Nukul, आपको दिया है काम.
Pump, sir. Sir, what I have to give to Shabrish and what is the question number? Whatever the question, Mumbai ground, Victor Tango, November, Kilo Charlie. How do you read?
Radio 3, Victor Tango, number, Kilo Charlie.
What's wrong, Nukul? I gave you something. You didn't say anything. Karishma, Om, Sahil. Can you guys not hear me?
Affirm, sir. Can hear you.
So what just happened?
I think Nukul's network is weak.
तो और भी तो स्टैंड बाय पे 3 लोग हैं ना.
Affirm, sir.
अब तुम पूछ नहीं सकते. शबरीश, डेड एयर अलाउ कर रहे हो? Come on, yaar.
Yes, sir.
Pick up, students. Pick up. Why is it difficult? Sahil, what's wrong? Karishma, what's wrong? Om, what's wrong? समझ नहीं आ रहा है मुझे.
Victor Tango November Kilo Charlie. Victor Tango Oscar Mike Golf. The task was to tell Victor Tango Sierra November India what points to remember before starting question number one.
Victor Tango, Oscar Mike Golf. Victor Tango, November, Kilo Charlie. Task to
Okay, students. Nukul, it's okay. Let's get started. Shabrish, go on unmute. Everybody else on mute. Please take a picture of the question paper the moment you see it. And we are going to simulate a blind experience. All the best and don't forget to enjoy. Can you see the paper?
Affirm, sir.
So you can start transmitting.
Question number 1, Alpha. Bhopal Tower, Air India, 932, stand 02, weather information received through security check, persons on board 120, 8320, correction 8321, request startup on priority, VIP on board.
Air India 932, Bhopal Tower, standby, confirm, departure, arrival, flight rules, flight level, and route.
Standing by. Departure Bhopal to Visakhapatnam. Flight rule Yankee. Cruising flight level 330. Route Whiskey 38. Viola Nagpur. November 877. Air India 932.
Go to next question.
Bhopal Tower.
Please confirm question number.
Question number 1, Bravo. Bhopal Tower, Air India 932, stand 02, request taxi instructions.
Air India 932, Bhopal Tower, taxi via taxiway Lima 1, turn left, taxiway Lima 3, turn right, Charlie 2, hold short, runway 09er.
Taxi via Lima 1, turn left, Lima 3, turn right, taxiway Charlie 2, hold short, runway 09er, Air India 932.
Roger, Bhopal Tower.
Bhopal Tower, Air India 932. On taxiway Lima 3,
Roger, Bhopal Tower.
Bhopal Tower, Air India 932, holding short, taxiway Charlie, correction, holding short, runway 09er,
Go to next question.
Question number 2, Bhopal Tower, Air India 932, holding short, runway 09er, sighted a glider on base leg, disregard, Air India 932, Bhopal Tower,
Are you
Air India.
calling yourself?
No, sir, I said disregard. After that, I gave my code sign.
But whom did you ask to disregard?
Bhopal,
Focus.
Bhopal Tower, Air India 932, disregard previous transmission. Question number 2, Bhopal Tower, Air India 932, on runway 09, correction, on holding point runway 09er, See a glider on base leg. VIP on board. Request expedite in departure.
Go to next question.
Question 3. Question 3. Alpha. Nagpur control. Air India. Niner 32 55 PME inbound VOR Nagpur. Flight level 330 0700 Whiskey 38 radial 333 enable RVSM view equipment will descend to flight level 270 request clearance.
Go to next question.
So can I attempt the 3 alpha question again?
No, you have been told go to next question.
Come, sir. Nagpur control.
Which question are you doing?
Question 3 Bravo. Nagpur control. Air India 932 overhead Nagpur. Flight level 330 0715 Whiskey 8. Nagpur, control, disregard. Question 3, Bravo, Nagpur, control, Air India, 932, overhead, Nagpur, flight level 2700715.
We'll go to next question.
Mumbai,
Please confirm question number.
question number 4, Mumbai, radio, copy, Delhi, radio, Air India, 923,
Are you sure you're calling the right ATCs? Are you going to give the call?
negative, sir. Can't figure it out.
You don't have charts? Can you not see the chart?
Affirm, sir, I have chart number 4,
Mm-hmm.
and where I am going, it's Mumbai, Chennai, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so make that correction. Consider it the relevant FIR boundary.
Affirm, sir. Mumbai radio, copy. Chennai radio, Air India, Niner 32, at Mumbai, Chennai, FIR boundary, 10 minutes correction. At Mumbai, Chennai, FIR boundary, 10 minutes ahead of schedule. Flight level,
Go to
one
next question.
Victor Tango, Papa. Question number 1. Question number 5. Sub question number 1.
Just transmit. You don't have to write lengthy statements.
Victor Tango, Papa Oscar Sierra. Wind shear warning at middle marker, runway 19er,
Next. Continue in sequence.
climb to and maintain
Next.
stress phase,
Carry on.
climb to flight level correction, climb to 36,000 feet.
What? What are you saying?
First, okay, sir.
It's
Climb
not
to
right. Give correct answer.
climb to flight level 360.
Next.
Landing weight should not be more than pavement classification number.
Okay. Please submit your logs. While submitting your logs, student, I'm discussing a couple of questions we have gotten. So one question asked by Shweta. Can we take a priority startup even when not informed on the question paper? Obviously, these hints will be given to you in the other information and not in the question paper. Generally, priority will not be mentioned in the question paper. You have to understand if it's priority or not by looking into the other information. So please understand this, students. And yes, it was Mumbai-Chennai FIR boundary. If there is an obvious mistake like this, please don't struggle. Communicate it to the examiner. Generally, in exams, misprints are very rare to come, but it's given here on purpose to see if you can speak about it. So you're struggling and costing yourself time in exam. You could have easily said, "Sir, can you confirm it's Mumbai-Delhi or Mumbai-Chennai FIR boundary?" Because you were struggling with that. This shows confidence and authority. So please openly discuss. Here, examiner was asking, so you said the same thing, but you could have said that. So possibly I think it will be Mumbai, Chennai, right? Is there a misprint? Because I'm still going to Visakhapatnam. This is how you have to talk. Anything goes wrong in the exam, you bring it to the attention of the examiner and get some clarification. Don't struggle. This is teaching you with example as to anything could go wrong anytime, even when it is not our fault. And if that is the case, then we just talk about it. Shabrish, have you shared your...
Affirm, sir, I have shared you via WhatsApp.
So how was your experience?
I didn't feel it was. I performed well.
Sorry, say again. कुछ समझ नहीं आया क्या बोला. Say again.
I didn't feel like I performed well.
Okay, what went wrong? Why do you think so?
That the question one, bravo, I could have complied more about the taxiway. I went to Charlie like that.
Mhm.
The fourth question, I don't know how to, what all components you had to the report.
Why did we not do FIR report yesterday and day before yesterday?
Affirm, sir, but it didn't come into my mind.
माइंड में आने का वेट करना है कि माइंड में लाना है?
Dana, sir.
तो फिर क्यों नहीं ला पाए? Anyway, so Shabrish, overall, it was a very good performance. I can see a lot of areas of improvement. I'm very happy to see you worked on your rate of speech and you're being careful and talking. Couple of sentences, there was dead air between the statement, but it's fine. It can be worked upon easily. Um, Startup call was a simple call. Good, you mentioned priority, but you have to give all flight plan essential information. So that was missing. You could have said IFR, or you could have said Bhopal to Visakhapatnam, IFR till Nagpur, thereafter VFR. It's mentioned in your route, flight rules Yankee. So I don't know why you avoided it. Aircraft type, you could have said weather info received through security check. These things we have not taught you in class. So अगर आप question paper से उठा रहे हो तो please उसको change करो and follow what you're being taught in class. A321, don't say A321, say Airbus 321 at least. Uh, Unnecessarily a time got wasted. All this you could have said directly in your call. But good, you were aware, but you didn't mention flight rules and you didn't mention your lower flight level also here. So are you still confused with flight rule Yankee and Zulu? It was taught yesterday. It is discussed yesterday. Your attention is not here, and that's why question number 3, Bravo, you didn't know what to do. Question number 3, Bravo, you were on 270 because you were asked for a descent. From 270, you have to request for flight level 120, cancelling my IFR for VFR. We just studied it yesterday. So we cannot miss out on what is there in our flight plan, students. Question number 1, Bravo, request taxi instructions was fine. Here, the compliance could have been better. You were asked to taxi via taxiway Lima 1. You said Lima 1, you didn't say taxiway. Taxiway Lima 3, you didn't say taxiway, you just said Lima 3. Where it was said Charlie 2, you said taxiway Charlie 2. Here I can see that you are still not completely focused. Readback should be as it is. But it was decent. Here your compliance should have started from Lima, then Lima 3, then Lima correction Charlie 2, and then holding short. 4 compliances. You just gave me 2 compliances. So here also it was missing. You could have said Bhopal Tower, Air India 932, taxiway Lima 1, turning right for taxiway Lima 3. That way you could have covered both into one. And then you could have said turning right for Lima 2 and then holding short of runway 091 on Charlie 2. Or on Charlie 2 and then holding short runway 09er. It happens step by step. If you'll not comply on L1, not report on L1 and directly report on L3, then you are breaking protocol and putting everyone at risk. So it's just basic situational awareness. Good effort on rate of speech. Really happy to see that. A lot of things have improved. So I'm very happy that you're on a learning curve. You have to work on today's area of improvement and do give me a much better mark. But today you have really done a good job. I'm very happy. This is how we learn and this is how we grow. You should be proud of yourself. You have to continue doing what you're doing and try more to remember what we are learning in live sessions and apply them. You might not be satisfied, and I like that attitude, but be proud that at least you are showing me a very improved curve and you are standing by my expectations. So that is really good. I can see a lot of improvements and I'm very happy. Continue and work on these mistakes, and you'll be really good to clear the exam in a very short period of time. So good job. आपके efforts रंग ला रहे हैं. You forgot when a glider is on base leg, you have to give way to glider. You got confused. The way you said disregard Air India 932 Bhopal Tower, the continuity was such that your W1 is Air India 932 and W2 is Bhopal Tower. So you have to ensure it's radio protocol. This is the main thing that we have learned. We cannot just blabber anything or let anything come out of our mind. We have to follow. Every pause means something. Every sequence, every standard word and phrase, they mean something. So we have to be watchful. Otherwise, here the examiner helped you. Otherwise, you could have gotten an incorrect call here because we could have. The way you spoke, it seemed like W1 is Air India 9032 and W2 is Bhopal Tower. And I have taught this 1,000 times. Whenever we are saying disregard, say W1, W2, and then say disregard. I don't know why nobody follows this. And you don't have to say disregard previous transmission. It's obvious. The meaning of disregard is ignore my last transmission. So then you understood after examiner giving you hint. These things you are required to know by yourself. Again, you started on runway. Good thinking. You tried to say correction correctly, but there was just one correct word on. Say glider on base leg, VIP on board. Request expedited departure. You were trying to think right thing, but glider will always get way no matter how much of priority you have. So give way to glider. And here, if you want to convert this statement, I'll just tell you, you'll say glider on base leg, VIP on board, request expeditious handling, request enter runway 09 on priority. Request expeditious handling. Make a habit of it, students. Expeditious handling. Or you can say kindly expedite. But glider will always get way. We have spoken about it. The glider will not be able to do a missed approach and go around procedure if you do a rejected takeoff. There will be a problem and the glider will crash into you because they don't have engine power. So it will take few minutes, but let the glider go and then you do your takeoff. So there, the rules of the air was broken there. Question number 3, alpha was a simple call, but you didn't give it estimates and additional information. The question didn't say any RCF, so you don't have to worry about RCF. Whenever we are mentioning VOR, try to say November, November, Papa instead of Nagpur. You could have given me estimates and ETA, that would have made your call complete. It was a good call otherwise. You just didn't give any estimates. So that's why the call was very short and looked incomplete, but it was not incomplete. It was a decent call. Question number 3, Bravo, you just confused thinking ATC is back in contact. Unnecessarily you disregard and this and that. And then there was such a big dead air after 0715, it didn't make sense. You cannot have dead air. If you have started a call, you have to finish a call. These basic protocols we have to follow, otherwise we will not clear the exam. These are not silly errors. These are just breaking basic protocols. Here you would have said Nagpur Control, Air India 932, over VOR November November Papa, flight level 270, aircraft enable RVSM equipment, 0715 route, radial, DME, whatever you can say, estimates, ETA, cancelling my IFR for VFR, request descent to flight level 120. It is there in your other information. No, it is there on your route. Flight level 120. Simple. You missed something that was taught yesterday and day before yesterday. So that is something to be aware of. Why? You need to ask those questions, address them, and come back stronger. Are you following?
Confirm, sir. Following.
Question number 4, FIR report was done yesterday. I don't know what happened. Eventually, examiner helped you. You fixed the issue, but after starting the call, every report I said, I spoon fed it to y'all yesterday. I'm doing it even now. Please remember any report W1, W2 start with the name of the report. How difficult is it to remember? How difficult is it to remember? It's our one job to remember. Why is it so difficult that we are forgetting everything? Get serious, students. Come on, it's not difficult. You can do it. It's a simple position report. You just had to say revised estimates and revised DTA. Everything is just like a position report in an FIR report. I don't know how we can miss such a big scoring area here. Mumbai radio copy Chennai radio, Air India 9832, FIR report, Air India 9832. I said clearly after the name of the report, you start with the aircraft call sign again. I said it yesterday, I said it day before yesterday, still we are not following. This way, nobody will hire us for a job also because we are missing on important instructions given to us in real time. It's our job to remember and apply. And we have to get serious, students. Afterwards, revise estimates, ETA, done. Changing over to Chennai radio. Such simple things. We are struggling. Why? I told you all, have confidence. I can see the confidence in your performance. You have to believe in yourself. And it gets better than this. Don't struggle. Don't think that you are a nobody, students. Don't think that you don't know. Don't be scared. Be as confident as you are with your friends, in your area, in your community. Because you deserve this, because you are a student of ICATS. You have done the hard work, you have studied it. Otherwise, nobody will be able to help you. Question number 4, unnecessarily trying to twist it, saying, "Arey, itna easy thodi hoga, flight level 360 thodi hoga." It is what it is. Go with your gut feeling. Any more questions, students? Overall, Shabrish, good job. Next mock, I want to see at least 20 to 30% improvement, especially if type of questions are repeated. Can you guarantee you will give it? Do you have any questions to ask? Is there anything I could do for you? Please tell me.
Negative, sir.
Sorry?
Negative, sir.
I asked you 3 things. You give me answer on 3 things.
Okay, sir. So no doubts. As of
Uh-huh.
now, I will message you
Mm-hmm.
and I will give my. Uh, I will study more and give my best next time.
Mm-hmm. Anything extra we can do for you?
Negative, sir.
क्या अच्छे से बोलो क्या बोले कुछ समझ ही नहीं आ रहा
Negative, sir.
क्या
Negative, sir.
नेगेटिव कम ऑन आरटी वर्ड है अच्छे से बोलो ठीक है थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर योर टाइम एंड एफर्ट स्टूडेंट्स इफ you'll have any questions please drop me a message please share your feedback on text and I'll see it later overall you're on a good curve these are simple things I think they can be avoided I'm not someone who would just give you scores and ask you to be on yourself. This is the difference that I am trying to give my students, and I want you all to take the benefit. Nobody, people will give you marks and let you go after they have taught you. Nobody is going to do so much behind every small mistake. Doing this is what really helps you clear the exam if you work on it, if you understand it, if you follow it. So if I'm doing my part, you do your part. Okay, students? I'll take your leave. If you'll have anything, please let me know. Yesterday, I didn't get logs from anyone. I didn't get feedback from anyone. I didn't get a report on your experience from anyone other than Om. So, Om, good job in remembering and taking these little instructions Seriously, rest students, I'm very upset that you didn't share it. I don't have the energy to remind you again and again right now because it makes me angry because you all are mature and still you do things like somebody who's in nursery and junior KG. So please buck up. It's not a joke. We are a part of professional aviation. And if you think you're not cut out for it, talk to me. We'll think of an alternate plan for you and help you build a good life somewhere else. I'm being practical. And if you really want it, then prove it by learning, by following instructions, by applying, by giving your best, by communicating clearly. It is one of the most difficult things to get into. But once you're there, you are a part of the elite club. You will have doors opening for you that you would have never imagined. Much better than what you think you are doing right now. But only if you do your job well, because it's a very risky area to operate where you don't have support on ground. Even driving is risky, even boat is risky, everything is risky, but it is safe when we follow instructions and rules and regulations and training. And that is the philosophy we need to use in your ground school studies also, in your classroom also, in your exams also. If anybody disagrees, please talk to me. Otherwise, as a student, you have to try to embed this in your mind and take your preparation ahead, underlined by these principles, and become a person of principle. These principles will make you the best. Signing off for now, students. Please give me each one of y'all, other than Shabrish, share your logs, share your feedback, share your experience and your doubts. I'm expecting 7 messages. I don't have to take names, everybody knows. And personally, Shabrish, good job. बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो. Carry on. I'm so happy and I'm so proud and I am sure you're going to clear in your upcoming attempt. You also believe. Okay? बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो आप. और पुश करो और कुछ भी चाहिए आप मुझे बताओगे. ठीक है? Pat on your back, relax, rejoice. Continue with what you're doing. Weekend available for off students. Sunday दिल से छुट्टी ले लेना या Saturday छुट्टी ले लेना आप लोग. Monday से we have to get back on track. Weekend there will be extra classes for students who are busy weekdays. If you are willing to join, please join. Otherwise, use the off to refresh your mind because we have a lot of hard work to do. Okay, students? But do take a break. Shabrish, आप तो लेना ही लेना break, ठीक है? Non-stop पढ़ रहे हो आप. चलो students, thank you so much. कुछ भी है, I told you how to reach out. I'll be leaving the class soon, students. Take care and bye.